unboxing this art. Can't wait to share it with you all. I did see an image of it, but I haven't seen it in person. So I'll tell you a little bit more about it, but I don't know about how you supposed to unbox this. So we're starting with unboxing because I've been waiting on this. I saw a preview, but I haven't seen it in person yet. So this is my real first impression. This piece is from Messin Art, and this is a partnership. I work with them on another platform, and I love the piece so much. I could not wait to share it with you all. It's actually a 3D art. I selected this design and they sent me an image after it was painted before framing so I could approve it. And once I confirmed, they finished it, framed it, and shipped it out. And it took about 2 weeks. When it comes to unboxing, I have unboxed a lot of things in my life, but this has been one of those items that I was not prepared for. I've seen some other creators unbox theirs, but they didn't show how they had to remove it from this crate. And actually, it wasn't too bad once I kind of figured it out. But trying to showcase it and unbox it at the same time made it a little bit difficult. But once I figured it out, y'all, I started using this knife to pretty much pop out the staples. I specifically wanted some cream and gray with a little bit of warm rust tones with a little bit of that orange mixed in. Not too plain, but still neutral. And they did a really good job of bringing that vision to life. These are pre-selected paintings, but you do have an option to make some changes. And this art is gorgeous. And there is some literature taped to the back of the art. I'll review that for later. And let's move into the primary bedroom. And as you can see, it do kind of look like everything is kind of put together. I just may need to put some bedding on the mattress, but that is not the case. We have dust everywhere. And there's a lot of dust from the remodel. So first things first, we're cleaning. We're going to remove the mattress, but I'm going to put a sheet back over the mattress because I do not want it sitting directly on the dusty floor. I had been wiping some of the areas down in the space just so it wouldn't be so much. We actually slept in our guest bedroom and we are ready to move back into our primary bedroom. So we're going to completely clean this area. There's dust literally everywhere. I am doing a lot of vacuuming and sweeping and vacuuming because this dust does not play and it's going to probably settle some more, but I'll be prepared for it later. And y'all, I was not expecting this much dust to be under this sofa. This is actually a modular piece that we broke down and turned it into a love seat for our bedroom, but clearly it was holding on to more than I thought. So I'm just going to sweep all of that up and get this area clean as well. Let's go ahead and remove this rug. I didn't spend too much time vacuuming it because I already knew it was coming out. It was just time for a change. I've had this rug for a while now. It actually started in another room and I ended up moving it in here. But you know how it is. Sometimes your space just outgrows certain pieces. And for me, this was one of them. Now, it did work in here for a while because in the other room, the wear was more in the center. But in this space, that wear ended up shifting more towards the outer edges. So it still made sense for a season, but now it's time to let it go. Now it's the next day. The room is clean. Most of the items have been moved out of the space. And I did notice there are some more areas that I do need to clean as well as mop. But let's talk about the ceiling because I decided to go ahead and paint the ceiling. I told myself if I don't do it now, it's not going to get done for another year or two. And honestly, it had already been about 2 years since I painted this space. So I focused on painting the outer portion and the lip of the coffered ceiling. I thought about freehanding, but I decided to protect the walls and wallpaper since paint can absorb into wallpaper really fast. I used this plastic sheeting with built-in tape and it made the process very easy. Now that the bottom trim is done, I'm going in with a roller to finish the base of the ceiling. Then I'll come back and paint the top trim so we can really highlight that coffered 3D effect. After looking at the white trim at the top before, it wasn't doing anything for the space. So I decided to paint it and really make that ceiling pop. And it actually did. You'll see in just a second. This is kind of a version of color drenching, but we're not doing the entire ceiling. I'm still deciding if I want to wallpaper the center or maybe paint it a gold tone to tie everything together. And after painting, I did notice the room got a little bit darker, but that's exactly what I wanted. We're going for a warm, cozy feel, especially since the bathroom has brighter white floors. Now it's time to put down our new rug, and of course, that meant I had to remove the mattress and box spring all over again. My husband had already started working on the project outside, so instead of waiting on him, I went ahead and prepped everything, removing the tags from the rug, clearing the space, and getting it ready so when he came in, all he had to do was help me place it. That way, he wasn't just standing around and he could get right back to what he was doing outside. So I moved the mattress and box spring out of the way, did all of my measuring, and even positioned the rug in somewhat of a folded layout so it would be easier to place once he came in. I just wanted everything ready so we could quickly get it done and he could go back to what he was doing. Now, don't get me wrong, I do try to do a lot of things by myself. I even was going to try to do this rug by myself because I didn't want him to stop working on what he was working on. But he came right in and helped me. And of course, I knew better. I even tried to put the mattress back on by myself, and he came in right in time to help me get it on. Now it's time to bring everything together, styling the space and hanging the artwork. You don't want to miss this part. We're really tying this bedroom into the bathroom by pulling in those same warm tones, especially that rust. You can even call it cognac from the artwork. Off camera, I went ahead and steamed my sheets and put them back on the bed. And these right here are everyday sleeping pillows. We keep silk pillowcases on them. We absolutely love them. And honestly, we're not too concerned about them matching because they stay tucked behind the decorative pillows anyway. So I'm going to layer in those first, keeping everything with that same warm color family. Then I'm adding a set of king size pillows to the bed, along with these three decorative pillows in front. Now, I know some people feel like this is a lot of pillows, but when you make the bed up, it really gives that full finish look, and that's exactly what I'm going for. And these two pillows I'm adding now, they're actually queen size pillow covers, but I stuffed them with king size inserts to give them that fuller, more luxe look. And then I'm just going to add one more pillow to the front. I did change that one later. I felt I was originally going to go with a cream comforter, but I decided to go with a comforter or a duvet cover. You'll see in just a moment. But we're going to add the art back in the space. It doesn't necessarily go with anything in the space because I do have a lot of gold also, but it ties really well with my nightstands and of course that mirror I have on the side. So we're just adding the things that we love to the space just to complete our look. Now I'm adding these lamps back into the space and I absolutely love them. They have that gray base with the gold detail and of course a warm tone shade that really ties everything together. I'm placing one on each nightstand and then we're going to start layering by adding some of those decorative books and building out the styling on each nightstand. I really wanted to add black coffee table books on both of our nightstands, but all I had was two left, and I'm going to use those on my husband's side. That black with that bronzy gold really looks good together. You'll see in just a moment, but for now, we have to use white. I always like to add a decorative bowl or some type of tray, a candle, and I also like to share the fragrance of the day when I'm sharing our primary bedroom. I mentioned swapping out this pillow. I want to make it and keep it warm. So I went with another pillow in that same color family. I added the duvet cover without the duvet insert for a layered look. Absolutely love the way it looks. And then we're going to add a couple of pillows in that same color family on the love seat. And here is where the art went. Absolutely love the way this space turned out. And of course, it ties in really nicely with our bathroom. I absolutely love this art from Messin Art. I'll be sure to leave the link and a coupon code if I have access to one. I'll be sure to link anything I have access to the description as well as to this video. All right, everyone, we are coming to the end of this video. Thank you all for watching my videos. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you, Messin Art, for gifting me this beautiful art. I absolutely love it. And if you like these types of videos and you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, turn your notification on so you'll be notified when I post videos. And do me a favor, share with your family and friends, ask them to comment, like, and share. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day.